Sam, a 2-2 draw out here against Louletano. What was your thoughts on the game?
I'm disappointed to have drawn the game. With 2-0, if I'm brutally honest, I'm disappointed. You have to take it into context. There's things we've worked on so far in pre-season, there's things we haven't done. We haven't worked on any defensive set pieces yet, so we've conceded off a wide free kick and a long throw. So I'm disappointed, and the lads know that, but at the same time we haven't worked on it as well. Really positive. There's some really good bits of play, especially first half and second half when we actually started passing the ball a little bit, but both with and without possession. There were some really good bits of play, and the players have taken on an awful lot of detail in a short amount of time, which at times we looked very slick and very good at what we were trying to do, both in and out of possession.
Not only is it testing conditions in terms of the heat, the climate in general, but also a couple of injuries as well, so you're having to change things around that maybe you weren't planning on, that, and a bit of disruption as well.
Yeah, certainly we weren't planning for any injuries. Rob Layton was going to play tonight, Christian Dill was going to play the whole game, so Rob actually ended up doing a real big gym session this afternoon on his legs, actually, funny enough, and then ends up coming and playing 70 minutes, and Sean would have played the whole game as well. Listen, these things happen, and it's a consequence really of we've pushed the lads on this trip. We've pushed them hard intensity-wise with training, double sessions, and finishing up in today's game. It's just unfortunate. There's no bad injuries, not at all. Precautions more than anything. If it was a league game or if it was a cup final, I'm sure the lads would have stayed on the pitch.
Word on the goal scorers as well. Mike first. Good finish from him, wasn't it?
Yeah, first and foremost, it was a really good bit of team play.
Yeah.
Really good bit of patience in possession, resulting in working the opportunity to cross the ball. And Mike, 6 yards out, puts it away. Funnily enough, the open training session last night is probably nearly what we're working on there, crossing the ball, making sure you're in the middle of the goal to score. So it was a really good team goal, and obviously finished off well by Mike.
You can tell he worked on those patterns of play a little bit as well. The way we were moving the ball around before that goal, as you mentioned, really slick play, and I guess it's pretty on the eye sort of football as well.
Yeah, I want to be. I want to win games, and there's an element of doing that. So you want to do it so that if it is playing good football, then so be it. And we have to get better in that final third. There were times when we gave possession away too cheaply. There were times when we tried things where we didn't really need to, but when we did show a little bit of patience, we showed that we have the quality there, but also we have the ability to score goals.
With the second as well, yes, Mike was in the walls with the goalkeeper, but Nicky, quick thinking as well to play to the whistle, and a really nice finish from him.
Yeah, Mike was a handful, to be fair. He did play well tonight, coming through with the keeper and the defender knocked, and Dev's finished the goal really well. A player of his quality, you'd expect him to do that, but it's not always easy. So it was nice to see it bounce in, and he deserved that from his overall performance. So yeah, it was good, and we were probably good value for that 2-0 lead as well.
A lot of players obviously playing full 90 minutes for the first time this summer. None of the youth team coming on for the second half, so probably the first real test for us in terms of both quality and fitness tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, and probably, if I'm being brutally honest, the 90 minutes is a bit too early for the players, just because of the numbers we've got here. Meant that 5-6 lads had to play 90 minutes. In an ideal world, it probably would have all been at 60s, and you would have. We probably would have been able to finish the game a little bit better than what we did. Even though, saying that, at times in the second half we passed the ball really well, and again some really good patterns came out. And when we did get a few passes in, we opened them up and caused them good problems.
And finally, a word on the supporters. Loads of them here tonight, made loads of noise as well. It seems that bond's a little bit closer now as well.
Yeah, listen, the supporters has been fantastic, and hopefully they enjoyed the game. I think they were singing second half, we were supposed to be at home, which actual fact they should be at home, but I didn't see any of their supporters. I just saw and heard ours, which was fantastic. Yeah, really hope they've had a good trip.
Cheers.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah.